So, very good morning to everyone. Happy morning to my colleagues and friends. So, myself, Dr. P.T. Saravanak, Professor at Gate Department of Automobile Engineering, Hindustan Institute of Technology, Coimbatore. So, my mail ID ptscfd@gmail.com. My WhatsApp number 9488383900. So, any queries, any clarification, you can put your mail or send a message to my WhatsApp number. So today we are going to discuss about NBA accreditation and outcome based education. Let's see. So accreditation, no OBA, no accreditation. A process by which accreditation provides students, the public, and each other with assurance of institution integrity, quality, and effectiveness. What is accreditation? In Tamil, it is called as Madipeedu. We have to accredit the program. NBA only for program, not for the institution. So NAC for institution level, NBA for program level. So it mainly coined with outcome based education. So my objective of my presentation to know the importance of Washington Accord and outcome based education. What are the distinctions between the program educational objectives, PEOs, program outcome, PEOs, and course outcome, and applying the Bloom taxonomy levels to write COs. How to write COs based on the Bloom level. Applying various tools to attain COs and PEOs and PEOs. So these are the important topics today we are going to discuss. First, what is Washington Accord WA? The Washington Accord is signed in 1989. Is an international agreement among the bodies responsible for accrediting engineering degree program. The Washington Accord have a permanent member, nearly 14 countries up to 2014, nearly 15 countries. Every country they have different agents like India, Australia, Institute of Engineers Education, Taiwan, Japan Accreditation Board of Engineer Educations. In India we have NBA. So there is a good news after 2014 that HRD Minister Simitra Rani has signed with the Washington Accord to go for NBA accreditation in India, which enables global recognition of Indian engineers, Indian degrees, and also increase the mobility of engineers to the US and other countries for higher education and other programs. What is the significance? Mainly this global recognition, employability of engineers outside the country, as well as the getting research fund from various agencies like Indian agencies like DST, DSIR, TIFAC, and UGC and AICT. The same year, June 2014, one more country, Sri Lanka, also have member in the Washington Accord. Why we are going to Washington Accord for NBA? To recognize our Indian program global wise. Our engineers should be a say level 1 globally, internationally for studying higher education. Countries like Australia, only if you have NBA, you can go for the higher education in Australia and other countries. They will recognize. So the NBA is must for every program in Indian Engineering Institute. So mainly that outcome based education in coin with student centering system. So obtain this the three domain of learning outcome. First one will be affective, that is feelings, individual emotions. Second one will be psychomotor, doing by hand, that is physical activities. Third one cognitive, that is thinking. What is innovation? These three, that is cognitive based on the head thinking level, psychomotor the based on the hand, there is physical movement of the hand and other things, affective the heart, that is a 3H. These are the main learning of domain. Based on this we got this design our program. There are different parameters of outcome based education. To start with CO, PO, PO, to attain that vision and mission of the institution. You know the ladder here, you know the steps. The first step will be course outcome. We have to department level committee. We have to define our curriculum, we have to define our syllabus, and also we have to write the COs. These COs definitely coin the COs based on the Bloom level, that is based on the Bloom taxonomy, like from remembering, understanding, then design, evaluate, apply, and create. So based on the CO, we have to define the program outcome. This is the outcome of the program. This program outcome is defined by graduate attributes of 12 based on the NBA, National Board of, they define the program outcomes. So we have to map the CO with the PO to attain this PO. Once PO is attained, so we have to check for the specific outcome. If 12 POs is not only the qualifying parameters, we go also fix some specific outcome for our program. It may be 2 or 3. So based on these two, we can achieve the program educational objective. So this thing will be of immediate after the graduation, but this program educational objective after 3 or 4 years of the graduation. So this maybe a assessment tool will be a alumni survey or employer survey. So but these two will be a direct assessment like internal examination, end semester examination, some capstone assessment tools like assignment, seminar, or any teamwork, or any kush program. Likewise we get direct and indirect assessment to attain this P1 PSO. So these are the parameters to achieve our vision and mission of the institution. So CO attainment, based on the direct assessment, we can obtain the CO attainment. Okay, what are the CO assessment tools? We have internal examination, we have assignment, we have end semester examination. Based on that we have to attain the CO. So what are assignment tool for the evaluation of program outcomes? There are direct assessment, indirect assessment. So what are the direct assessment? First one will be the internal examination, then end semester examination. Here we have assignment or seminar or some other assessment tool, capstone methods. Okay, these are the direct assessment. So other assessment like mini project, industry training, something like that. This is the direct assessment. It has some weightage. And also we have indirect assessment based on the from exit survey, graduate exit survey, alumni survey, employee survey, parents feedback. Based on this we have indirect assessment. So direct assessment we have some percentage, maybe something we have 80%. In indirect assessment we have 20%. Put together we attain the assessment for the program outcome. These are the evaluation of program outcome. These are the assessment tools. Internal assessments, many of the college they have 3 internal assessment. They have different mark. they have different weightages, and assignment they have different weightages. End semester examination we have different. In case of anonymity, we are following, we have 20 percentage of weightage to the internal assessment, 80% will be a end semester examinations. Okay, clear? So after autonomous, we given 40% to the internal assessment, and 60% to the end semester examinations. Okay, how to design and implement the program? Here the vision mission will be the major role. So long term goal, every institution have the long term goal. What is the long term goal? To become number one in the national level, international level, to become a university, to become a globally known institution. How to achieve this particular goal? I want to become an first one in the NIRF ranking or ATAL ranking. How to achieve this particular long-term goal? We have short-term goal. Mission 1, institution mission 1, 2, 3. To achieve this institution mission vision, we should define department vision and mission. It should be a short-term goal to achieve this long-term goal. It should have some correlation between department vision mission with institutional vision and mission. It should have some correlations. Okay. So define this particular vision and mission or program educational objective. We have stakeholders. What are the stakeholders? We know that the management, students, faculty members, employer, alumni, and parents, they have the stakeholders. So vision mission, see here the example of vision: to produce comprehensive, trained, socially responsible, innovative engineers with the global perspective to serve the and society and industries. These are the vision of the department. To achieve this vision, we have 4 department mission, in mainly coined with engineering education through the well-defined curriculum. To engineer with the ability to solve real-world problem using emerging technology. Second will be create learning environment and providing the facility. To make creative thinking and personality development, we should have good environment, learning environment. Department mission 3 will be promote ethical and moral values. They are responsible for the society. Department mission 4 will establish the industry institute interaction. The students should ready for the industrial environment. They have to immediately work. So we have to know the need of the industry, what they need, what is the use of latest technology. We have to define our curriculum based on this. This department mission should have in line with vision of the department. These all vision should have in line with institution vision and mission. So we have to map our department vision with institutional mission. In case of institutional mission, 5th will be industry interaction. So we have to coin our department how many interaction we had with industries. So if you have done very well, then we can put 3. There is a high level. So this strong level of our attainment. Likewise, our department vision should have correlate with institutional mission. It should have some relation. It should have some coining. It should have some meaningful. So then we come to programmable educational objective, that is PEOs and program outcomes. So based on this picture, one can understand that program educational objectives. So after the graduation of 3-4 years after the graduation, how to achieve this? Based on this assessment tools like employee survey and alumni survey. So our students may be employed in any organization like TCS, Infosys, something other countries, and also we have alumni chapter. So through through alumni, we have to coin our questionnaires based on the program education activities. We can assess this particular outcome, this program educational outcome, whether our curriculum is curriculum design is industry usable, whether it makes the entrepreneurs. So based on this, we have to assess the program educational objective. What is the program outcome? So program outcome, we have at the time of graduation, what is their skill, what is their ability, what is their knowledge, what is their attitude. So this program outcome, there are 12 program outcome. It is defined by the NBA. That is, we have indirect assessment like graduate survey and exit interview, and also direct assessment like examinations patterns. Based on this, we can define this program outcome. So designing our UG program, there is a top-down approach. Based on the stakeholders already told, management and academician, alumni, employer and parents. Based on their feedback and other survey, we have to define our vision, mission of the institution. Based on the institution, we have to define vision, mission of the department. Based on this, we have to define program objective. Then we have program outcomes. Program outcome is defined by the NBA. This is graduate attributes. They have 12 attributes. So here you can see engineering knowledge, program analysis, design development of the solution. Investigation comes under PO4. PO5 will be a program tool usage. 6 will be engineering society. 7 will be environment sustainability. 8 will be ethics. 9 will be individual and teamwork. 10th will be communication. 11th will be project management finance. 12th will be lifelong learning. These are the 12 attributes based on the knowledge oriented, problem involving, skill oriented and attitude oriented. These 4 parameters to define a program educational objective. So these objective coined with the programmable outcomes. Okay. So one can understand from their course how the students are they have knowledge, how they are solving problem solving capability, how to design and develop the solution, how to investigate or evaluate the complex problem, how the modern tool use like Python or any kind of tools like ANSYS or CAD tools, how the engineer society. So after designing that particular if in case of any dam or any kind of road, we have to see that engineer how they made, how it is a flexibility, how the functionality, whether it is environmental is okay, how he is following ethics to attain this, how in working individually or teamwork, how to communicate with the society, how the project involved, how the project feasibility, how much finance or budget involved in this, what will be the lifelong learning from all this studying these things. These are the program outcome. So what is assessment and attainment or achievement? So already told you one batch is admitted in 2011. They have some courses, all courses from first to final year. They have nearly 48 or 50 papers, 50 courses, including all theory as well as laboratory courses, and include also project. So we have to define all this, all courses. We have tried the COs and we have to check the attainment level of COs. So after all this put together, we have to go for mapping the CO with PO. So PO, we have 12 POs. At the time of graduation to 15, we have to check all these POs. Then we go to program educational objectives after that 3 to 4 years of the graduation, maybe 17 or 18. This is the assessment attainment pattern of achieving this program educational objectives. Example, this how to define a curriculum based on the program outcome, as well as how to follow the Bloom water assessment tool. One example chart here, table here. This is for computer network and computer science engineering. They have 5 COs. We can define 5 or 6 COs based on your course. CO1, it tells our ability to define and understand the Excel concept of computer networks. The skill level will remember and understand. In case of remember understand level, this is L1 and L2. You can combine the CO1 remember understand, but in case of apply and analysis, the after level 3, you don't any combine any kind of bloom. Then CO2 ability to apply the concept of computer networks for given scenario. It is comes under apply. This matches with the PO1. PO1 will be the knowledge level. So it is also mapped with the L3. L3 will be the apply. So what are the assessment tool here? Examinations. Through examination, you can assess this particular apply of CO2. It matches with the program outcome. And also CO3, the ability to analyze a given scenario and use appropriate network protocols and techniques. This is analysis level. This is L4 in Bloom level L4. This matches with the PO2, that is a program analysis. This also assessed by examination. So we can give the 10 marks for this evaluation. Under CO4, the ability to investigate various network protocols and techniques available in the literature or submit the report as a team. Here the team, here investigate, and also individual work and communication. This is PO4 for investigate, PO9 for team and individual work, and also 10 for communications. There are three POs match this particular CO4, maybe a level 1 or level 3 or level 2. This is a Bloom level 5. This is through assignment. There may be group assignment and individual assignment. We can assess by assignment method. The CO5 able to make the effective written document security and issue followed by the computer documents. This is communication. This is 6 and 10. This is given by the assignment. This assignment tool will be a assignment, individual assignment. This is assignment tool for COs. So how the CO is coined, how the skill level and Bloom level, how what are the POs are matching this particular CO. Okay, this is example for your thinking. So every department have department academic committee which would have defined the program, what is the curriculum, how much weightage is given to individual curriculum, those things department academic committee. In line with program academic coordinator, he has the overall coordinator of the program. He had to find out how the curriculum, how it is matched with the POs. He has to guide program assessment evaluation committee. Then they have module coordinator and also course coordinator and course instructor. So what is a module coordinator? So there's a group of similar courses, they have one coordinator. Same course taught by different faculty. This course can like engineering graphics, maybe a different faculty for same course. Okay, course instructor will be the particular faculty who is taking the particular subject. This is course coordinator. So we know that how to have assessment of CO. There are direct assessment. We have internal examination, assignment, and end semester examination. This is called data assessments. We have in-depth assessments, and also we have lab. There are different rubrics. They have 0 to 5, the performance and record and viva for project. Also record, we have different rubrics. Based on that, we can create the scale for laboratory courses. Then after the course outcome, we have to evaluate program outcome. There is A to K, there is 12 program outcome. There is a direct assessment based on the examination and other things. Indirect assessment based on the exit interview or course exit, program exit survey. Then we go for program educational objective. Here entire direct assessment will be applied survey and alumni survey. Indirect assessment will be a PEOs. Okay. So then we coming to Bloom taxonomy. It is defined by Benjamin Bloom, 1913 to 1999. Initially, there are 1956. They have defined different Bloom taxonomy. Start with knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, evaluation. So then it is revised to remembering. It is knowledge is remembering, comprehension is understanding, application is apply, analysis is analyzing. This evaluation become evaluating, synthesis become creating. So this is low level remembering to create. So remember means recognize and recalling the fact, that is called comes under remember. Understand what the fact means, that is understand. Applying the facts and rules and concept ideas is applying, this is level 3. Level 4 will be analysis, breaking down the information to the component parts. We have to analyze the particular problem or particular project. Evaluate, we have to evaluate, judging the values of information ideas, whether it is correct or not. It has some useful meaning to particular analysis. Then create, combining parts into new whole, there is a create, that is called innovation. These are called low level all from 1 to 6. This is the Bloom taxonomy. To define our curriculum carefully, go with the Bloom level. Based on that, we have to define all our COs. It should be our COs will be specific and measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So, what are the remembering? To learn is able to recall, restate, remember the learned information like describing, finding, identifying, listening. These are the important common way one can define our questions based on this remembering level 1. Then understanding, you can write students can grasp the meaning of information by interpreting and translating what he has learned, by classifying, comparing, and explaining, even interpreting and summarizing. These are the important words one can define our question based on this understanding, this level 2. Then applying, how to construct, how to illustrate, how to diagram, how to organize, how to calculate, how to demonstrate, how to dramatize. These are the comes under applying level 3. So Bloom level 4 will be analyzing, that is experiment, that may be examine, they may be investigate, compare, contrast, distinguish, differentiate, in fact. These are the important words comes under analyzing level 4. Level 5 be evaluating, this assessment, value, estimate, rate, predict, judge, and also assess. This comes under evaluating level 5. The level 6 will be create, we can compose, we can innovate, we can transform, we can find new things, that is create. So based on this all knowledge to create, there are 6 levels. We have to coin our COs. Based on the COs, it should have mapping with the 12 graduate attributes defined by the NBA. We have to map CO with PO, and also we can take care of all this Bloom level. So after this PO assessment, we go for program educational objective. So program educational objectives, after 3-4 hours graduation, we whether we have to check for our vision or mission we attained or not. So this is pattern of outcome based education. Okay, so thank you for patient listening. What is the NBA? What are the tools, assessment tools? What are the parameters of outcome based education like CO, PO, PSO, PEO, and vision and mission? So because vision and mission hack and PEOs carry 60 marks in NBA, and CO PO mapping we have 120 marks, nearly 200 marks in this area. So we have to concentrate much more on this particular NBA CO PO mapping, as well as vision and mission of the department as well as institution. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening my presentation.